Welcome to the exciting world of statistics. In this video lesson, we will explore the basic terms and concepts that form the foundation of statistics. Get ready to uncover the mysteries of data and discover how it can shape our understanding of the world around us. First, let us start with the definition of statistics. Statistics is the scientific study of collecting, analyzing, interpreting, and presenting data. It helps us make sense of information and draw meaningful conclusions. Now, let's explore some important terms in statistics. The first term is population. In statistics, a population refers to the entire group of individuals or objects that we want to study. Next, we have the census. A census is when the data is collected from every member of the population. Instead of conducting a census, we often use samples to gather data. Let's start by discussing the different types of samples that are used in statistics. Let's talk about random samples. A random sample is when each member of the population has an equal chance of being selected. Imagine you want to know the favorite subject of students in your school. You randomly select a group of students, ensuring everyone has an equal opportunity to be chosen. This way, your sample represents the entire population. Next, we have convenience samples. A convenience sample is when individuals are chosen based on their availability or accessibility. For example, if you're studying favorite ice cream flavors, you might select your sample from your group of friends or classmates because they are easily accessible to you. Now, let's explore stratified random samples. With a stratified random sample, you divide the population into subgroups, also known as strata, based on the specific characteristics. Then, you randomly select samples from each subgroup. For example, if you want to know the favorite type of music in your school, you can divide the students into grade levels and then randomly select students from each grade. Moving on, let's discuss cluster samples. A cluster sample involves dividing the population into cluster or groups and randomly selecting a few cluster to include in the sample. For instance, if you want to study the voting preferences in a city, you can randomly select a few districts within that city and survey the voters within those districts. Finally, let's explore systematic samples. A systematic sample is when individuals are selected based on a specific pattern. For example, if you want to study the number of cars passing by a certain road, you may choose to observe every 10th car that goes by. And there you have it. We've covered the basic definition of statistics and some of the important terms of statistics, such as population, census, and different types of samples. These methods help ensure that the data we collect represents the larger population accurately. Great job learning about different types of samples. In our next lesson, we'll dive into the fascinating world of quantitative and qualitative data.